It's been a wet and dreary day by the shores of Lake Erie, but we have football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Crunch time, defense.
29.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Watson, off play action. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 44 yards.
Hey, 24.
You got tight right there. Watch 18. 18's the mic.
Good. Watch the twist.
Hey, alert 3. Alert.
24 is down. He's coming.
On first down, it's Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Shift.
Hey, 59.
Watson now to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Johnson is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. No CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This one taken just inside the 10. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start. At the 12-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go right here now. 180. 24 is the mic. You are X. You are X. In your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Here's a diving catch right side. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here I come again.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, this defense for the Browns, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
No, we changed it.
Watch the run.
4th down. Here's Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the 1st down. I like how he just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they could do. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
I'm coming. 24 is the mic. Hey, let's get this. 24 is the mic.
Here we go.
Now a give. Akers running left. And some room to maneuver. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Make these babies crawl all the way back home. Hey, report. Report. Championships, baby.
24 is the mic.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Check. Eyes on 10. Eyes on 24 is the mic.
Hey. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
24 is the mic. Let's go, Heavy.
To throw is Jackson.
What you got, Heavy? Give me
All
some.
right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, They couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Sponge, no. 31. Hey, alert.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Get ready. Get ready. 24. Check three. Check three. Check three. Check.
After the interception, here's Watson.
Double up.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Hollywood Marquise Brown. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the made field goal, Seibert back out there to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. A collegiate star here in the Buckeye State, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Ready? Hey. 4 down. Let's go. Come on.
It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Fives the mic. Watch the slant.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. That seemed to be a run-pass option, but when you're going downfield like that, was it designed to be that way?
It certainly was, because what you're trying to do is draw people up with the fake inside, and hopefully people can run past them downfield. But in any event, I like the aggressiveness taking the shot.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Safe. Check 26. Check 26. Check. Big edge.
They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And this Browns defense stands tall. Well, down 2 touchdowns already. I guess they felt they needed to go for it, but still early, still first half.
I think conventional wisdom says, look, as you point out, you got a whole half to play. Hang in there. Don't give up any more points in this situation. Do a little adjusting at the half and come out ready to go. But sometimes those coaches can just sense their team. Maybe they're a little flat or they need a little extra inspiration. And he decided to go for it there to try and kickstart things.
On first down, Watson being chased out left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Throwing again on second down. Watson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
31. 6 guy. Check 6 guy.
Hey, we're going Mike 40.
I'm going to run you over. 59. Watch out. 55. Safety creep.
Watch safety.
3rd and 2, Watson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Shift. 59. 64.
Mike 18.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. To the air yet again, Watson. He's going to float this one deep right side. Touchdown! Anthony Schwartz, 43 yards. And the Browns have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Going right back to Akers. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The Ravens on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Play action. It's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield and unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Let's go.
The slot man in motion right. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
24 is the mic.
Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 2nd down, Dillon. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
They'll try and run for the 1st with Dillon. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Get wide.
One more time with Dobbins. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And this time he is in.
Yes.
J.K. Dobbins with career touchdown number 60. And the Ravens are on the board here in the final seconds of the 1st half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started.
Pick it up.
Already enjoying a two-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
59, 59. Under crunch. Check. Check, go back. We got motion.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Buying time to his left. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
Check four. Mike 18. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Kill. 54 is down, he's coming. Watch 18. 18's the mic. Pick me up. Line up.
On 2nd and 10, Watson dancing to his left. He's going deep for Brown. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
Let's go. Let's do this.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Mike 5. Mike 5. Blue Dan. Alert flare. Check 13.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Bandit. Tight as Ringo. On the Ringo. Hey, middle. Hey, boys, we got 4 down. 24 is the mic. Come on, D. 24 is the mic.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Steps away.
You think you gonna get this?
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. He'll hand off here to Eckler. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Watson. Flushed out right. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Watson steps away to his left. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
Watson. They still can't get him. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Under 10, under 10.
From the red zone now, Watson.
Defense, keep it up, guys.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
Hey, no timeout.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Austin Eckler with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend this lead. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And he stopped immediately there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll go again here with Akers. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Five's the mic. Not here. Mike 5. Mike 5.
Check tight end, check tight. Check tight. Mike 5.
Throwing is Jackson.
Give me that ball, defense.
And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36.
Single. Ready. 13. 13.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll run for it with Akers. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Mike 5. Hey,
From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Browns are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
You ain't gonna burn me.
Well,
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception.
And this is caught and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game.
And the Browns will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10.
Watch the slant. 24 is the mic. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go.
Jackson.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And they try to set up the screen, but that almost disaster as it falls incomplete. Very nearly a turnover, but it's 4th down.
Even. Hey, come on. Even. 24 is the mic. I got you. 24 is the mic. Record.
Jackson now. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku.
Prime time,
And
baby.
all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Browns get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Oh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the...
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Tony Field able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Go. Sit on. Hey, let's get some penetration. Finish shot. Sit on.
After the sack on first down, Jackson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
24 is the mic. Hey, here we go. Watch it go. Watch hot. Yo.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
No, we changed it. 24 is the mic. Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. 24 is the mic. Check pass, check pass. 24 is the mic.
Now Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Let's get that ball right here. 24. Hey. Let's go. Back for the offense. Let's go. '24 is the mic.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game.
He's got a man, complete.
What's up?
And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns add on to their lead. And they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Oh, and did the Browns get it? I think so, yes. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
Watson on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on go ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Up the middle with Eckler. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Here's Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Browns are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Hey, Alpha, Nice shot. Good. 180. 24 is the mic. Hey, report. Report. 24 is the mic.
They gonna need some therapy after this.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Now receiver in motion left. Akers is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it?
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
Akers again. But he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
180. 180 shot. 180. 180 shot.
5, Mike, 5.
You don't want none of that. 180. 5's the mic. 5's the mic.
So don't say nothing.
Jackson
Get it together, defense.
rolling to his right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, at the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt, so he was clearly over the line.
Even after the penalty, trailing in the 4th, they've still got to go. It's 4th and goal.
24 is the mic. You can't block. 24 is the mic. Here I come.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this Browns defense stands tall. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes, and boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Now a first down throw, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll find Schwartz complete right side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. Got a man, it's Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
I'm here all day. Switch. Bang, 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 bang.
Back to throw, Watson. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41. Not the best of plays here as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From just shy of midfield, Jackson, throw left side complete. That's Andrews. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down.
Hey, I'm coming after you. 24 is the mic.
It's a party now. Woo! Check 9, check 9.
Hey, Ozzy, check out.
They go play action with Jackson. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Jackson will throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game.
A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. Give him 30 yards there.
Even with the big lead here in the fourth, it still bombs away, and frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
Hey, we got to snap it. We got to snap it. Let's go.
And Watson's going to throw it here.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day.
The 20.
It's going to be a long day. That's right,
and
baby.
they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, this has been another impressive display by this undefeated team, Charles, and it looks like they're going to stay that way after this one.
Yeah, one of the league's best offenses. They've stayed on brand in this contest because they continue to look good at what they do. Just added a late touchdown. Now they're really hammering home just how good they've been all year long, letting the rest of the league take notice.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep, and he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. They give up the middle to Akers. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
Sit hot! Sit hot! 180!
Tight end right, tight end right. Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
24 is the mic.
Check, 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 check.
24.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. One last shot for Jackson. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Browns come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolute dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.